I'm your host, Mike Gambino, and I'm here with Chris and Shane.
Yeah,
Shane and Chris Houghton. How you doing, guys?
Pretty good. Thanks for having us.
No problem. Can you tell me a little bit about ReedGunther?
Sure. ReedGunther is a bear-riding cowboy. Rides through the Wild West, fighting supernatural creatures and monsters like giant snakes, mole creatures. John Henry back from the dead as a zombie.
Nice.
Pretty cool stuff. It's a lot of fun. It's an all-ages adventure book. But when we say all ages, it's not a kid's book, literally for all ages. We write it to appease ourselves as a fun, entertaining, energetic, exciting adventure book. And so we get a lot of people, literally all ages. There's nothing inappropriate for kids, but we also get lots of people who are fans of dark and gritty comics as well.
That's actually pretty interesting because you don't see that many cowboy riding bears in the Wild West, you know?
Oof, you're hanging out in the wrong parts of the West. Yeah, I don't know where you've been.
Oh, you see them all the time?
All the time.
Where'd you get the idea from?
Well, yeah, I had started ReedGunther, but it was as kind of a small mini comic. It was very different, a different tone. It was for a little indie publisher back in Michigan. And then Shane came in and kind of revitalized the property and gave Reed and Sterling just a new, fresh outlook on life. And then he introduced a character named Starla, who's kind of our ranchess, a damsel not so in distress, and the three of them have become this little team of ReedGunther. It's very cool.
Now, was there like a little sibling rivalry going on? Like who says what to do what? Or was it kind of fair and you guys talked it out?
Well, we are brothers, but there's not too much rivalry going on.
Right.
I think we work really well together.
That's
I think
good.
Because we're brothers, we don't hold anything back. We're very honest with each other. So when something sucks, like somebody's gonna point it out, and so you gotta bring your A game.
Right. How did you guys get with Image? Because Image is pretty big, pretty up there.
They're awesome. They're phenomenal. We followed their standard submission guidelines.
That's great.
We just followed everything online to the T. We sent them a nice package. We self-published for a couple of years, so we had some final books to send them, and so they could see. They didn't have to imagine what it would look like. It was right there, and we sent them a nice proposal package. They liked it and said, "Let's do it."
How excited were you?
Thrilled.
Yeah, I thought about sneaking into Eric Stevenson's house late at night, but once I got to his doorstep, I thought maybe this isn't the best way to go about it.
We should just follow the rules,
right.
mail it in. Yep.
And where can we find it if we want to buy it?
Do you want to?
Yeah, well, it should be at your local comic book shop, and if it's not, you can ask the manager, and a good manager will order it for you. And if not, it's available through pretty much any online order website, as well as
digitally on Comixology and on the Image Comics app.
Oh, nice. So you can get it basically anywhere, any place.
Anywhere comics are sold.
And with the digital comics, we used to have a little delay. That is no longer the case. Same day, print and digital. And it's very cool.
That's actually pretty good because you don't want any delays. You got to have your fans. They're waiting at your door.
Yeah, popping right out every day. Once a month, not every day. Oh God. Get to work.
Yeah, you have a lot of work to do if you got an issue.
Yeah.
What are your plans for ReedGunther in the future?
Oh man, well, we've got a really exciting docket of issues lined up. Issue 6 comes out in December. It's going to be our origin story.
Nice.
We're doing things a little different. Origin story in issue 6. So ReedGunther's a little kid. It's the first time he meets Sterling the bear. He's just a bear cub. It's a lot of fun. We're very proud of the issue. I think it's turned out really well. Issue 7 has a really awesome werewolf story with a great twist. I want to tell you what it is, but I would totally ruin it.
No,
so I'm not.
ruin it.
But it's really great. It should be really fun. And in issue 8, they unearth some Indian mummies that are kind of come up as resurrected, and Reed's buried in the ground for most of the issue. It's a lot of fun.
So you're touching like all bases.
Everything.
That's good. You can't just narrow it down.
Yeah. It's a very diverse book. You can pick up any issue and just jump right in. There's a standalone story in every issue. In the first 5 issues, if you read them all, there is a culminating story that ends in issue 5. But you can jump in at issue 4, issue 3, anything, and just enjoy a fun, exciting, goofy story.
That's actually pretty good. Now, where can we find you guys online? I know you guys could get the comic at Image. On the Image website, right? And through any publisher.
Yeah, in the Image app.
The Image app.
Image app, correct. Sorry, and at your local comic book stores. But how can we find you guys on any major, Facebook, Twitter?
Yep, we've got a Facebook page. On Twitter, I'm at Shane Houghton, and you're C. Houghton Art.
But,
Yeah.
we don't, Reed and Sterling aren't Twittering.
Yeah,
Not yet.
They're in the Old West. They don't have Twitter, but they do have Facebook.
Oh, well, everyone has a Facebook.
We're also at.
We've got our own website, ReedGunther.com, and where we've got character bios and fan art, and as well as some pinups.
Yeah, there's videos of Chris inking a page. There's detailed processes of how we create a page from the idea to Chris's final colors and everything. We've got coloring pages you can print out for kids if you want. There's a motion comic trailer of There's like so much stuff.
Yeah.
So you basically covered everything that you really need to cover.
Everything is at ReedGunther.com.
Well, you know what they say, if you put your heart and soul into it, you get a final product, and you guys got a final product that you're happy of.
There it is. Yeah.
More to come.
And more to come.
That's right.
That's definitely a great thing. Shane,
Cool. Thanks
so much, Chris.
Thanks, man.
Thanks. I'm your host, Mike Gambino, and this is The Take. See you later.